everyone, my name is Lapipan Manner. I am a student from Telecommunication Engineering of Faculty of Engineering KKU. Today I will present about VPN Handshake and VPN Encryption. For context, this presentation you will learn about what is VPN, how a VPN works, VPN traffic encrypted, encryption and security protocol in a VPN, the VPN systems, the VPN security model provides, type of VPN encryption, what is encryption handshakes, what is SSL, what is TLS handshakes, RSA handshakes, how does TLS handshake work, the benefits of an internet VPN. Okay, we start. What is VPN? VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. It's a programming that creates a safe, encrypted connection and less secure network, such as a public internet. Or VPN is an encrypted connection over the internet from a device to a network. VPN technology was developed to allow remote users and branch office to access corporate applications and resources. The private network connect is established use an encryption layer, tunneling protocol, and VPN user use authentication method, including password or certificate to gain access to the VPN. How a VPN works? A VPN is created by establishing a virtual point-to-point connection through the use of dedicated circuits or with tunneling protocols over existing network. A VPN extends the corporate network through an encrypted connection over the internet. Because data transfer are encrypted between the device and the network, the data transfer stays private while traveling. Employees can work outside of the office and remain connected to the corporate network safely. Even smartphone and tablet can connect via a VPN too. How a VPN works? Okay, we continue. Basically, when you run a VPN client and connected to a VPN server, your connection requests are encrypted before they are sent to the server. Then they are decrypted by the server, forward to the internet, and the request data is encrypted once more when the server receives it before it's sent back to your device. It will send your device. Once received, the data is decrypted by the VPN client so that you can see like this. Is VPN traffic encrypted? The answer is yes. Traffic on the virtual network is sent securely by establishing an encrypted connection across the internet, known as a tunnel. VPN traffic from a device such as computer, tablet, smartphone is encrypted as it travels through this tunnel. Office employees can use the virtual network to access the corporate network. Encryption and security protocols in a VPN. Encryption is the process of encoding data so that only a computer with the right decoder will be able to read and use it. You could use encryption to protect files on your computer or email. An encryption key tells the computer what computation to perform on data in order to encrypt or decrypt it. The most common form of encryption are symmetric key encryption or public key encryption. In symmetric key encryption, all computer or user share the same key used to both encrypt and decrypt a message. And for public key encryption, each computer or user has a public private key pair, or computer use its private key to encrypt a message and another computer use the corresponding public key to decrypt that message. The VPN system may be classified by the tunneling protocol used to tunnel the traffic, the tunnel termination point location, the type of topology of connection such as site-to-site or network-to-network, the level of security provided, the OSI layer represents to the connecting network such as layer 2 circuits, the number of simultaneous connections. The VPN security model provides: one is confidentiality, such that even if the network traffic is sniffed at the packet level, sender authentication to prevent an unauthorized user from accessing the VPN. Message integrity to detect any instance of tampering with transmitted message. Type of VPN encryption. First is remote access. A remote access VPN securely connects a device outside the corporate office. These devices are known as endpoints. Any may be laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Advanced in VPN technology have allowed security checks to be conducted on endpoint to make sure they meet a certain posture before connecting. Think of remote access as computer to network. The second is site-to-site. A site-to-site VPN connects the corporate office to branch office over the internet. Site-to-site VPNs are used when distance makes it impractical to have direct network connection between these offices. Dedicated equipment is used to establish and maintain a connection. Think of site-to-site access as a network to network. Okay, we come to encryption handshake. What is encryption handshake? A handshake represents the automatic communication between two communicating devices. Basically, is referred to how the VPN client and VPN server establish the encryption keys that are used for communication, encryption and decryption in this case. During the handshakes, usually at TLS or SSL1, the client and the server. One is generate the encryption keys. Agree which VPN protocol will be used. Select the appropriate cryptographic algorithm. Authenticate each other with the help of digit certificate. Okay, what is SSL? SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer. It's an encryption-based internet security protocol. It was the first developed by Netscape in 1995 for the purpose of ensuring privacy, authentication, and data integrity in the internet communication. SSL is the predecessor to the modern TLS encryption in use today. What is TLS Handshake? TLS stands for Transport Layer Security. It's an encryption protocol designed to secure internet communication. A TLS handshake is the process that kicks off a communication session that uses TLS encryption. During a TLS handshake, the two communicating sides exchange messages to acknowledge each other, verify each other, establish the encryption algorithm they will use, and agree on session key. To protect these handshakes, TLS usually use RSA public key crypto system. This is an encryption and digit signature algorithm used to identify TLS or SSL certificate. This technique makes it possible to use a new unique key each time you connect to your VPN. Without it, you would have to keep using the same key over and over, not secure, or get a new key before each session via email or some other method not practical. A TLS connection is initiated using a sequence known as the TLS handshake. The TLS handshake establishes a cipher switch for each communication session. The cipher switch is a set of algorithms that specify details such as which share encryption keys or session keys will be used for that particular session. TLS is able to set the matching session keys over an encryption channels thanks to a technology known as public key cryptography. Are SSL and TLS the same thing? What is the difference between TLS and SSL? SSL is the direct predecessor of another protocol called TLS, Transport Layer Security. In 1999, the Internet Engineering Task Force, or IETF, proposed an update to SSL. Since this update was being developed by the IETF and Netscape was no longer involved, the name was changed to TLS. The difference between the final version of SSL 3 and the first version of TLS are not drafted. The name change was applied to signify the change in ownership. The benefits of an Internet VPN. The benefits of an Internet VPN are that it is low cost and offer a lot of service. With a remote access VPN, through you do end up saving money because of the toll-free calls. An Internet VPN is best for remote office within the same company. Well, a remote access VPN makes the most sense for a mobile employee within the company. An external VPN is the way to go if you want to be able to connect with people in other business. Summary: VPN data encryption is used to secure user traffic and information, essentially making it surveillance proof to protect it from ISP monitoring, cyber criminals, and government surveillance. The way it works is the VPN client first encrypt the connection requests and send them to the VPN server, which decrypt them and forward them to the web. Then the received data is encrypted by the VPN server and sent to the VPN client, which then decrypts the received in off for you. A log goes into how VPN encryption works, how long the encryption key is, what type of encryption algorithm and cipher is used, what type of encryption is used for the authentication process, what kind of key exchange protocol are used, and what VPN protocol is used. Thank you for your attention. Hopefully you now have a little bit understanding of what make your secure VPN connection. When it comes to properly configuring a VPN, however, encryption is only this is a half of story. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Sorry for some mistake. Next time I will do better than this. Thank you so much.